Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. If so, I'd love for you to click that subscribe button. It really helps to support my channel. And to anyone that has subscribed recently, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your wonderful support, and it's really helped my channel grow to the point where I love making these videos so much. It's my favorite thing to do. I absolutely love sharing my reviews and recommendations. So if there's any products you'd like me to try next, also leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. In today's video, following the success of some Superdrug own brand specific products, I wanted to try something else. This is their actual own brand hair mask. This is what had me, is it's watermelon scented, and so instantly I was like, I need to try that. I love watermelon scented products. The Garnier hair food one that was watermelon is another absolute favorite of mine that has the same scent. I haven't smelt this one yet. I wanted to save it for first impressions, but the fact that it had that on the case, I was like, I need to buy you, I need to try you. What's interesting about this, and the fact that I mentioned the Garnier hair food, is that this is also a 3-in-1 hair mask. So not only can this be used as a mask, it can also be used as a conditioner and as a leave-in treatment as well. So I will show you how I do that, just because if you're curious about how the other ways you can use it, then I will demo that both as a hair mask and as a leave-in today. It's a bit counterproductive if I do hair mask, conditioner and as a leave-in, but the good thing with this is that essentially it's or it should be at least, a thick conditioning product that will help to detangle, hydrate and repair your hair. And the more that you use these types of products with these kind of hair concerns in mind, the better your hair condition is going to be over time. It says from a mask perspective to leave this on for 10 minutes before rinsing through. As a conditioner, you just replace your normal conditioner and use it in the same way, often just leaving it on for 2 to 3 minutes. And as a leave-in conditioner, you apply a small amount to dry or damp hair, working through mid-lengths to ends. So let's chat about this product in a little bit more detail, and let's dive straight into the video. Product worth mentioning is it's a vegan formula and it's cruelty free, and it's got the Leaping Bunny approved stamp on it, which means that it's doing all of the right things. I hope it smells good. This is the moment of test. Oh my god, it's pink. I love pink products. There's been a few pink products I've tried somewhat recently, and I've been so excited to see a pink product. Something about my inner like feminine side just loves the pink aesthetic. That looks really nice. It is watermelon and mint, so there is a bit of kind of warmth to the smell, but it's definitely like more watermelony than anything else. But again, smells like a really nice cocktail. If I got a drink that smelled like this, I would probably be in for an absolute joyride. But yeah, with that all said and done, let me go and shampoo my hair, and then I'm going to use this as a hair mask. So in between shampoo and conditioner, I'll put a hair mask on, leave it on for 30 minutes, and then follow up with my standard conditioner. But like I said, you can use this as a conditioner, you can use it as a mask. So depending on how much time you have on your hands, a mask for me, the longer you leave it on, the better the results you're going to get. Conditioner, obviously you can just replace your standard conditioner with this, and as a leave-in as well, it's very quick and simple. So yeah, let me go and shampoo my hair and we'll try this together, see how it performs, see what the formula's like. Obviously this was super affordable, so is it worth the money, and also how does it compare to other really affordable products I've tried? Is something I really am curious to find out. Let's see what the formula's like. It's quite thick. Can you see there? It's got a thickness to it. It feels kind of a little bit like jelly, if that makes sense. Smells incredible. I'm literally working it into my hands and all I can do is smell it. It's thinned out quite a lot there, so this is now reminding me more of a conditioner, but these types of products still tend to work really well for me in terms of this formulation, so it's something I'm really excited to try. Oh, the smell, if you like watermelon, you will love the smell of this. I want this to be like a room spray or a wax melt. That would smell so good. Let's start working this into my hair. Like I said, what I'll do is at the end of the video, before I blow dry my hair, I'll use a little bit as a leave-in, just so you can see how that works. You only ever need like a teeny tiny amount. I love the fact that a lot of brands are coming out with products that are quite multi-use, because it just means that you can incorporate it in many ways into your hair care routine, and things like this and the hair food one are so affordable. So it means you kind of get 2-in-1 products, which typically is quite or at least historically was more reserved for like high-end brands, where they had this kind of like buffet of different ingredients and uses for products, which made them more desirable to spend more. I feel like the drugstore is coming up with that in terms of finding those multi-use products and finding ways that, the fact is, people want like convenience at mind, and if you can have one product that does everything, this is obviously much easier to store than something that's like multiple different things. I'm not going to say that this is probably going to be the best leave-in of my life, but of course I'm going to try it, see how my hair feels with it in. The mask itself, this does feel really nice actually. Definitely not the thickest one that I've ever tried, not the most luxurious formula either. I can't feel like specific ingredients that I normally associate with my hair, but it still feels quite nice. You know what, when we compare this to the hair food range by Garnier, it feels really comparable actually. The two feel very, very similar once applied to the hair. And I don't think there's going to be much price difference between the two, to be honest. Like the Superdrug own brand products are super affordable, but with the Garnier hair food, you tend to be able to get it for half price almost everywhere. I've seen them in places like Lidl's, Superdrug have them, Boots have them, Tesco's have had them. So, you know, the two are very alike in terms of what they're claiming to do. Even the scents are very, very comparable. The Garnier hair food obviously has a lot of natural ingredients, so that's a range I really, really like. That is the product all applied. I'll be back in half an hour just to show you how it's looking, and then I will jump in the shower, and like I said before, I style my hair, I'll put a little bit in as a leave-in just so you can see how I do that, if this is a product that you're thinking of picking up and just curious about how that will work. But yeah, I'll see you guys in half an hour and we'll see if this product has changed at all after first applying. Half an hour has just been and gone, and the only areas it's starting to dry a little bit is like right at the front here, but nothing too detrimental, honestly. You can still see a lot of the product in my hair. It's just starting to like get a little bit harder, like harden a little bit in these like little strands. So again, if you're going to use this on for longer, I would just tie your hair up, twist it like so, and then put it up in a bun or clip it up or something, just because then you're going to keep that product really hydrated within your hair. But yeah, feels really nice. It was really comfortable to sit in. To be honest, all I can do is smell the product, which is an absolute sensory delight for me. Truly want this as a wax melt, candle, all of the things. So that's what I needed to do, Superdrug. Take this smell, put a wick in it, and I want to be able to burn it in my house, because honestly this smells incredible. So good, and I really didn't have to use much as well. So this product is going to go really, really far. Considering the price of it being so cheap, essentially, you're going to get loads and loads of uses. And of course, if your hair is shorter than mine, my hair is relatively long, so I tend to use more product than probably the average person. If your hair is shorter, you're going to get so many uses. That's fantastic in terms of price and cost per use. But yeah, let me go jump in the shower. I'll be back before I blow dry my hair, and we'll put it in as a leave-in, and we'll just conclude my final thoughts after using it. Okay, I've just washed my hair, and I'm going to take a little bit of this and show you how I would use this as a leave-in. Take a teeny tiny amount of this, honestly. Like, you don't want to go in too much because, like I said, you can't remove it. I kind of work it into my hands a little bit so it brings up this kind of texture. This is what I do with either my Olaplex number 6, which is one that I use a lot. In terms of my favourite leave-in conditioner, that is one that I tend to gravitate towards a lot more than anything else, and which is why I don't really use the Garnier hair food ones as a leave-in conditioner myself, just because I prefer the way that that operates as a mask. And I have like leave-ins I tend to use, and this doesn't have any kind of bond restoring qualities, which is what I really look for in terms of longevity of hair care. So if you're looking for like my favourite recommendation, that is definitely the one. Olaplex number 6 is incredible, and it always makes my hair feel super soft and really helps to manage it as well before I style. Similar to how I use a conditioner, I just brush that through there. Again, don't put too much, because it's a really difficult thing to do when you've got too much product in your hair. Either you have to wash your hair again or live with slightly greasy hair after. So I'm going to go and blow dry my hair now, and I'll show you what the result is like, considering the fact we've used this both as a hair mask and as a leave-in. What do I think? What's my preference of use of it? And also, what are the results after kind of using the two? I'm back and my hair has been blow dried. This hasn't been my favourite hair mask. It was so difficult to brush through. I've now got it to a point where it's a bit easier, but I was really having to take so long to detangle my hair, which, especially when you're using a hair mask as well as a leave-in conditioner, you should probably expect to have the most easiest experience, and this just was not that. Because of that, my hair looks a bit fluffy in places. If I smoothed it down a bit, it would look a bit fuller, so that's not totally bad. But just on the offset before doing anything more, I think it just looks a little bit fluffy and frizzy. So definitely not my favorite in terms of formula, and the fact that it's trying to be so similar to the hair food, for me, my money is best spent there. Garnier have really nailed the kind of way that the product works, but also the ingredients have such a big focus there, whereas I don't find this with this one. From a scent point of view, obviously I love the smell of it. Doesn't really smell that much in my hair, and to be honest, where that leave-in conditioner was, I can actually slightly feel it in my hair. So yeah, definitely not my favorite. My favorite leave-in is still Olaplex. It's one that feels a little bit less detectable in the hair after I've brushed it through, and this is just something I can imagine affecting my hair's greasiness over the next couple of days. So what I'll do is I'll leave an update down below telling you how long my hair has lasted and if there's been any significant differences in terms of how greasy my hair has got. But yeah, definitely not my favorite type, and one I feel like they've probably bought this product out for product's sake, and there's not been too much consideration other than the fact of like wanting to bring out like a 3-in-1 just because other brands are. So for me, this definitely isn't my favorite. I've had huge successes with previous Superdrug products, but for me this one is just one I would be happily miss. I'm gonna give this one to someone that would get better use out of that, because look how much of that product is left. I just won't reach for it. I know that for a fact because I have hair masks that make my hair feel a lot better than this one has. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, but just generally not one that I perhaps would recommend nor really pick up. I don't really have any interest in trying any other variants of this mask because it's just not worked too well for me. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that it's been informative to anyone that's thinking about trying the product, and I definitely recommend checking out my Garnier reviews, because I think if you like the idea of this, you will love that product. I'll have them linked down below. Tons of different fruity scents that you can choose from, and they have a watermelon one as well, which to be fair smells very similar to this. So yeah, that would be my preference over this one specifically. And the fact they're trying to kind of dupe a product that's also really affordable already, I don't think it needs to be done, but there we go. It also said that this mask was moisturizing, and I don't really find that. I just think that my hair feels as normal as if I would have used normal shampoo and conditioner. I don't know, not my favorite, but there we go. That's the beauty of doing these reviews together. We can find out whether or not a product is good or not during this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if there's any other products you'd like me to try, whether that's own brand specific or just generally any kind of product. I'd love to hear your recommendations, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.